Hi everyone, my name is Susie Q and I am the owner and maker of Glitter with Susie Q. If you like the content that you're seeing, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also connect with me by Facebook, Instagram, and email. Hey everybody, today I've got an easy one for you. Today we're going to be making this wine glass that says, well, 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 if it isn't Little Miss, I'm never drinking again, drinking again. Go ahead and continue to watch to see how we make this cup. Today I'm going to be using this cup that's honestly kind of falling apart. Not falling apart, but just the design is gone and it needs a refresher. So what I'm going to do is I am going to paint it with this silver color, this from Arteza, and then I'm going to put glitter on it to make it look brand new again. So I'm going to put my foam cup turner on and I am going to just put this silver paint all over the tumbler. Once I'm done painting, I will then let it dry. I think I let it dry for about 30 to 45 minutes. You want the paint fully dry. That way when you put the epoxy on there for the to attach the glitter, the paint doesn't move and come off. I was able to get a good coverage with one coat, so I only did one coat of silver over the top of this. I knew that if it wasn't perfect, it would be okay because of the color of glitter that I was using. It's a darker color glitter, and so it wasn't going to be a big deal if you could slightly see the paint or the wording that was underneath it in the beginning. It just isn't gonna matter. After letting the tumbler dry, I mixed up some epoxy and I am going to use the epoxy method to attach this glitter. This glitter is Nicole Merritt Original and its color name is Game Day. I'll link that in the description below, and I will also link the epoxy that I use. I use the Flynn Sisters Supply Shop. This is Artist Cure. So I'm just going to spread this Artist Cure epoxy all over my cup, and I'm just doing a thin layer. I maybe used 3 to 5 milliliters. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's not that much. I'm spreading it all over the cup because I want to make sure that I get full coverage and that the entire cup is covered in glitter. Now I am just pouring this glitter on. I want this glitter to be everywhere. I'm not doing a blend of colors. I just want this one glitter color. In this glitter, it has a little bit of orange. It's got golds. It's got silvers. It's got navy blues. It's an absolutely beautiful glitter color and I would recommend getting it for your stash. It's very beautiful and can be used in many different ways for many different seasons on many different cups. Now I'm going to take that sheet of paper and I am going to press down the glitter onto the cup. You guys know why I do this by now. I'm making sure that all of those pieces of glitter that are sticking straight up are laying down flat. We do this so that you don't have to use so many coats of epoxy, and we also do it so that sanding after your coats of epoxy isn't a beating of a lifetime. So I'm just going to clean up the rim too, make sure that all of the glitters that are sticking over the top are actually pushed down or removed from the cup so that you don't have a piece of glitter sticking over the rim of the cup. My next step, I'm going to take my Crystalac glitter glue and I'm going to spread it all over my cup. I want to seal this in to help me later with the less coats of epoxy and the sanding. I'm just taking my thick makeup brush that I use in my craft room and I'm spreading this glitter all over the cup. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit like down there at the bottom for me. After letting that glitter glue dry for a minimum of 2 hours, I go ahead and I put it on the turner for 2 coats of epoxy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weed and attach our decal. I went ahead and I used a decal from Cricut, and I'll have that link down in the description below. And it says, well, 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 if it isn't Little Miss, I'm never drinking again. I made an offset for this decal, and that's what the white is that I'm weeding out now. I'm going to weed out that white piece, and then I am going to attach that part to the cup. Once that part is attached to the cup, I am then going to cut apart each row of my text. I'm doing this because it is much easier for me to attach it to the cup this way than it is doing it one by one. This decal has a lot of very, very small, delicate pieces, and if I were to put it just straight onto the cup, I can guarantee you I'm going to mess it up. So I just, as you see, I'm cutting apart each row, and I'm going to weed as much of it as I can while it's not on the cup. But there are some pieces that are very small that I want to either transfer to the cup, like these 3 little dots, without transfer tape, or I am also going to reverse weed some of this. When you put small, delicate text onto a cup, sometimes it's easier to keep the centers of the cup, or to keep just bits and pieces of the vinyl on there, and then take it off once it's attached to your cup. This is my preferred method on how to do it because I find it easier to do it this way. If you wouldn't mind, if you know an easier way of doing this, or if you have a better strategy, or you like a different way that you think I should try, go ahead and comment below to let me know how I can make life easier while I am attaching my decals. I also want to mention that I sped this footage up drastically. So please don't think that I'm moving this fast. It probably took me between 40 to 45 minutes to get all of these decals onto the cup. I just didn't want to make you guys sit here for 45 minutes to watch me place line by line, word by word. So just know that this is sped up. Take your time. Don't rush this part, because this is the focal point of your cup, and if it looks rushed or it doesn't sit right, then people will be able to tell that you rushed. But just take your time and enjoy the process. I'm not showing it in this video, but like I said before, I did about 45 minutes worth of vinyl work, and so I wanted to make sure that this vinyl stayed adhered to the cup, didn't have any issues with epoxy. So I put on my Crystal-Lac glitter glue again, and then I let it set for at minimum 2 hours. It may have been overnight at this point, but I put on my glitter glue, let it sit and dry, and then I put it on my tumbler and did another 2 coats of epoxy until it was smooth and you could no longer feel the bumps of the decal. And here's our completed cup. Like I said, it's a very easy, simple one today. If you are going to make this cup, or if you know somebody who should make this cup, go ahead and share it with them so that they can see how easy it is and how much fun it is to make this cup. You can connect with me on social media with Facebook and Instagram, and you can also send me an email. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. But now it's time for you to watch the video that's suggested for you on the screen. Have a great day. Bye.